Hello, hello, Latonia Price here. I am coming to you today to introduce myself and kind of introduce a new adventure, if you will. So, many of you might know me. Many of you might know me, maybe you might not. Here in Indianapolis, Indiana, this is where I am. And I actually have another small business that I do conduct. And so, on top of what I do, as far as with that, I have now entered into a whole new adventure, if you will, a business venture. But I'm really, really, really excited about it. I'm really excited about it. Okay, so I'm really excited about it because it is a great, great organization, and I waited a whole year before delving into this. So if you're seeing this video, you have joined what I have said and gave myself the title of the Empowerment Stunner VIP community. So you are here with me, your Damsel in Defense Independent Damsel Pro. That is what I have done here. So welcome. And so I am really excited. This is just one of many videos that I will plan to do. I have not received my kit yet, if you're looking at this particular video. And so once I do receive my kit, I plan to, of course, air that as well. So everybody can see the goodies that comes in the kit. So basically what I have another small business that I do. Basically, I have a full-time business where I call myself the computer geek by day, and then of course the entrepreneur by night. So I do still have a full-time job at this time. But as the Lord continues to shift and mold and direct me, I have seen where he is kind of leading me, and of course it will be into other avenues. And so it is calling for a shift when it comes to being kind of bogged down by corporate and versus having my own business. So I am a coach. I actually have like certifications in life coaching and all that as well. But I do self-publishing coaching, which basically is that whole writing and publishing your own book. I actually do that. So you might see my name. If you Google my name, Latonia Price, you might actually see my company, which is Latonia Price LLC. You may see also the previous name when I first launched that business, which was Effective Living LLC. So, of course, I do that. I'm also an author. I do have some books out there available on Amazon, barnesandnoble.com, booksamillion.com, all those great websites. And then, of course, I'm an empowerment speaker. So, hint, Empowerment Stunner, that is here to help you all with a great, great cause. Okay, so how I got into Damsel in Defense in the first place. About a year ago, probably a little bit over a year ago now, I was at an event, of course, and I was doing my own small business at the time with the self-publishing and all of that coaching. And so I had a table. And so I happened to walk over and see a Damsel in Defense table. I was like, Damsel in Defense? What's that? I'm just being honest. Didn't know. I was like, never heard of it, right? So I'm talking with them, and I'm, talking with the independent Damsel Pro at that time. And she was definitely very, very enthusiastic. And she just introduced me to this world of basically personal protection items. And to this organization that actually not only provides these items, of course, to sell them to others, but the proceeds, all the different things that they give back. Like literally, they do give back each and every month. And so I was like, wow. So that was like my first little introduction to it. And of course, I bought me a stun gun. It's purple. So I bought me a stun gun. So yes, I literally have a stun gun. Ladies, I have a stun gun. Gentlemen, I have a stun gun. Trust me, my husband was excited when I showed him I had a stun gun. So I bought a stun gun. So since that time, I pretty much just been thinking about it because I was like, She was like, consider joining us because it was actually a faith-based event. It was like Christian. It was like a lot of Christian businesses. And so that was all there. So when I first saw this, that was my first inkling. I was like, okay, they must really love God or something, because she wouldn't really, not to say that they wouldn't be involved in other events, but it really just stuck with me. Fast forward to this year. And so, like I said, there's been a lot of shifting in my life, so to speak. Not for bad, but just really good things. And God has just directed me in different directions. And so, of course, I'm focusing a lot on helping people birth their stories. And so, in doing that, of course, I deal with a lot of different people. I deal with so many different stories. And a lot of times these stories are testimonies, okay? And so testimonies can be a plethora of things, but the primary thing is that with testimonies, you're telling the story of how you overcome and how you became and proven that you're more than a conqueror, and that you've proven that you are able to conquer the enemy. And so in that retrospect, Damsel in Defense has always just kind of been in the back of my mind. So I was like, wow, this company really is all about, really helping not just women, but families in general to protect themselves. And we know that God is a great protector. He is. He can protect us from all hurt, harm, and danger. However, it doesn't mean the weapons can't form. It doesn't mean the enemy won't try it. And so there's all kind of things he's going to try. And so in that arena of course, hearing the different stories that I've heard from people that want to birth stories, there's been testimonies about overcoming domestic violence, overcoming molestation, overcoming all those different things. And so Damsel in Defense has kind of always just been in the back of my mind. So I made the leap. I made the leap and I decided to join under a mentor here. She's actually about 20 miles away from where I am. And so under her, I have joined. And so I am excited. I am so excited because I'm literally wanting to help people, especially in this avenue. Also letting people know that, of course, I help, birth stories if anybody's ever interested in birthing a story and self-publishing. Because, of course, I am a firm believer that these stories have to get out because there are generations to come that needs to hear that they can overcome too. All right. So that's why. So Damsel in Defense. I will be posting a lot of things like videos and just information about what Damsel in Defense is all about. But the one thing that I love that my mentor said is that we sell empowerment, and there's not a lot of companies that can say they sell empowerment. And that's one of the things that, I don't mind saying, I'm with her, I'm like, I like that. We sell empowerment. Because so many times when we get into situations that unfortunately happen and they are very negative and they even cause what was already in our minds as a fear to even elevate and magnify even bigger because of an incident that might have happened. And so with this company, they actually take the time to educate, equip, and empower. That's the three key things they do. They equip, they educate, and they empower. And so, of course, there's way more than just stun guns. It's way more. There's products, there's purses, there's wallets for men, there's things for children. I love their actual safe. It's called Safe Hearts. And so I love that line because it really helps even kind of open up that door of conversation with your children. Kind of like that whole, safe touch, bad touch, the whole being aware of your surroundings. And they even have some little things for children to carry, little personal alarms that, is not going to be overwhelming or anything like that, but they can have those in case they feel a little unsafe about an environment, or they feel like somebody is doing something wrong, and they can trigger that alarm, which is a push of a button. And so those different things. And that's what I love, and they even go into the realm of your internet. They even offer a digital defense where you can even purchase, not just identity theft, but things to monitor the social media and all those different things. As far as, we know social media bullying that's happening around so many places, and children and young people are getting bullied, and it's on social media. And so they're able to monitor all that stuff. It's fabulous. And that's what I really love. And of course, they're faith ignited. They give God all the glory. And why can I not join in that? I love to join in. I love to join in. And to anybody that wants to give God all the glory. Amen. So, so yes, I have this stun gun, and it does work. It does work. It has a flashlight, which you'll see that first. But then, yeah. It's empowering. It is. It's a little, you feel a little bit like I'm tough. A little bit. I'm not going to lie. But also there's so many different things, the safety things. Of course, this has like a safety pin. And once that's removed, it's no longer even there. And then, of course, you have the wall charge, and it'll charge against the wall and your little outlet, all that fabulous stuff. So, and they got all kinds of different ones. They have purses that actually helps to conceal these in a nice, cute purse and everything else. So I am excited, as you all can probably tell. So I really, really just wanted to introduce myself. Like I said, I am your empowerment stunner. You can visit my website, www.empowermentstunner.com, and I am here to host any parties. I want to do definitely some virtual parties, which they'll be held here within this VIP community. They'll be held here. And then, of course, you know, join I actually have a text list. You can actually text ESTUNNER to 33222. That's ESTUNNER 33222. Sorry, it's new for me. It's new. So I have to remember everything. So you can join my text list. You can join my email list as well. I'll be posting links about that. And of course, that'll just be, of course, your normal, maybe quarterly newsletter, just to talk about some promotions and specials that are coming about. And then just safety tips as well, just to pass along. Because we are in a generation at a time where we know there are going to be a lot of things coming about. And we know that more and more of things are kind of unfolding, if you will. And this Damsel in Defense does so much. They just opened up a special, I want to say it's like a special girls home or something in Cambodia. And it's all about, you know, rescuing those from sex trafficking and all of that. So we know it's all kinds of stuff out there. We do. And to be a part of something that's actually giving back and putting in monies and putting in efforts and time to actually try to ensure that there are things that are happening. I'm not discrediting any other organizations or anything like that, but to really be a part of something like this is fabulous. And I, like I said, I've thought about it for a whole year. I prayed about it. My husband approved. So it's all kinds of things that I'm really, really excited about. And I really just want to join in with this great organization of ladies that are giving God the glory. Amen. So, like I said, stay tuned. I will be doing another video, which will be inclusive of the whole, you know, opening up the box and you all seeing what the goodies that I get and everything else. So I want to share that with you all as well. So share this information with others. Let people know that I am the Empowerment Stunner, and I'm here to get you your personal protection products that are not lethal. I understand that people love guns. I get it. I know. Having a gun is cool for some people, but some people, they want to have those additional things because they have little kids and they have little children, and they still want to feel protected in some way. And these things aren't lethal. They're not going to like kill. Your first line of defense, for some people, they don't want it to kill. They just at least want it to, you know, get their, you know, get them off, or, you know, get them away, or let them know that, you know, hey, there's something going on. So it's like an alert system. It's like an actual this can break somebody down, of course, and all that stuff, giving you time to run away and get away and do what you need to do. So, and get help. Okay. So that's what this is all about. For most people, they don't want their first line defense as being a lethal weapon. Okay. So definitely passes along. I'm excited, and I will definitely be following up once again with you all. Have a blessed rest of the week. Bye.